and welcome. I have not been live forever, but for this one, we are going to make some of these real easy air fryer snacks. It's really simple to do. All you need is a flour tortilla, some cream cheese that's soft, and some everything bagel seasoning. A little bit of butter too. And of course, an air fryer, which I got right here. And we're going to make these air fryer snacks. These are so addictive. These are amazing. You definitely want to see how to make these. I wish I had just showed you this before the Super Bowl so you could have seen that, but it's okay. Do want to show you these now and show you what we're going to be making. Hello and welcome. We're making these air fryer snacks and I'll show you how to do it. I'll just give it a moment for some people to get on. I haven't gone live on here in forever, so I wanted to come on, say hi, say hello. Hopefully we'll spend a little bit of time together this afternoon or early evening, depending on where you are. And I'll show you how to make these air fryer snacks. So simple, so easy to do, only needs a few ingredients and you can make them. And like I said, they are so addictive to eat these things. Really amazing. So thank you for joining. Let me know where you're joining from. That'll be nice. Joseph, hey, how's it going, Joseph? I haven't seen you forever. I haven't been live in forever. So I wanted to get on here and say hello. Is that Tomato says, since 2020. You haven't seen me since 2020. Oh, no. So we're going to make these air fryer snacks. So simple to do. Very easy. But we're going to get into it right now. If you have an air fryer, easiest thing in the world to make, and these are so addictive. I like your Mountain Dew recipes, and I watch all the time the Mountain Dew Dr. Pepper recipes. Awesome. That's good to know. And I have to make some more Mountain Dew recipes. I haven't made any in a while, so I do need to do that. But before we do that, let's get into this. We'll start making our fun air fryer snack. So I just start with a big flour tortilla. These are the really big flour tortillas, like the really big ones. I'm just starting with that. And I'm just gonna put it on the table here. And I have some cream cheese that's softened at room temperature. And I do wanna put a lot of cream cheese on here. So I just have an offset spatula and we're just gonna spread it on here. As you see, spread it on there. We wanna get all the way to the edge of this. And it does take a lot of cream cheese, but that's okay. I like cheese. I like cream cheese. I like any kind of cheese. But make sure the cream cheese is softened, because if it's not, it will be very hard to do this. Is it JC Daily Life? You suggest Mountain Dew Ding Dongs. Wow, Mountain Dew Ding Dongs. That would be interesting. I don't know how I would do that. But let's get into it. So all I'm doing is taking this cream cheese that is softened and I'm spreading. I'm trying to get as close to the edge as possible. And you'll see why in just a few moments. And spread it out. Cover it really good. How's everyone doing today? Cheese is good. Yes, I love cheese. Anytime I have cheese, that's the best thing in the world. So we're making this air fryer recipe. So simple to do. I just have some softened cream cheese. I'm gonna spread it around, get it as close to the edge as possible, but just making sure I got it spread on there. Like I said, start with some softened cream cheese. If your cream cheese is hard, you might want to put it in a microwave, soften it a bit before you get ready to do this part. Because if not, it would be very difficult to do this. Also, if you're not using fresh tortillas, it's going to be hard to roll up because we need to do that too. Thank you for those likes. Thank you so much for hitting those like buttons. Do appreciate that. Next, everything bagel seasoning. Now, this is just the Walmart brand, the Great Value brand at Walmart. You can use I think it was Einstein Bagel has everything seasoning too, but there's some other name brand ones. If you want that, great, no problem. So what we're making here, for those of you who joined on late, we're making these right here in the air fryer. They are absolutely addictive. We have flour tortilla, cream cheese softened, spread out to the edge, and everything bagel seasoning. All we need to do, sprinkle that everything bagel seasoning on here. And just cover it really good. Get as close to the edge as possible. It'll stick right to that cream cheese. And this is going to be, if you've never had these before, it's awesome. Trust me. Mountain Dew bacon. Oh, I love bacon. I would definitely love that. Carson, what's up? Carson Claus, haven't seen you forever. My man, Carson Claus. Every time I think of Carson, I think of him winning on the stacker machine at VidCon a few years ago. Won the PlayStation, I believe, like a PlayStation 3 or 4. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, so every time I think of Carson, I think of that. So yeah, doing good. Good to see you, Carson. Awesome. So we're making these air fryer snacks, everything bagel, flour tortilla, softened cream cheese, spread out there, everything bagel on here. This is how easy this is. And then just take this and we're going to roll it up and just roll it up nice and tight like this. Roll it up and then you're left with just a roll. All right. Now I have some softened butter. This is melted butter, I should say. And we're just going to spread a little bit on here. It doesn't have to be a ton, but just a little bit. Spread it on there with a brush. And then I'm going to roll to the other side. Spread the butter on there again. And then all we need to do is cut this up. Now, I usually like to cut the end piece and that isn't used on each side because that's where the cream cheese isn't really at. Awesome. All right, so then we just take this and we're just going to cut this about 1 inch apart. And you'll see in a minute, if you ever made pinwheels, this is kind of the same process. And we just do this, cut these up. And now we have them all just like so. That simple. This is how we get them prepared. You know, can you make your own cookbook? So I haven't made my own cookbook like in my own name, but I have been part of the Mountain Dew cookbook. And that was a few years ago. I want to say 2021, something like that. Now, we just take our air fryer. I have a little thing in here because I already made some. And we're just going to line these up. Have some separation. You don't want them. These are so good with all that cream cheese in there. And just line these up. Leave a little bit of separation between them. And then we're going to have them cook. And while they're cooking, I'll let you know what's going to happen. So just like that, put them in there, a little bit of separation apart from them. Put this on in there. Air fry it at 400 degrees for 5 minutes. Actually, about 4 minutes. Let's just do 4 minutes. So turn it on. Temperature. Four minutes, 400 degrees, and they're going to come out perfect. Just like, I'm going to wipe my hands here. Just like these at the end. This is where they're going to come out. These are so amazing, so addictive. If you ever have a party, you make these, and you see how long it took me to make. It took, like, if I wasn't filming, it would take like 1 minute to make a batch of these. But they're absolutely amazing. So addictive. That everything bagel seasoning is like perfect with this. Everything bagel. This, if you've never made these, you have an air fryer. What are you waiting for? There is no better way to make anything than these simple snack. Maybe it's after school snack. Maybe it's, you know, something for a party. Yeah, if you have a party for the college football, you know, is that college football or no? College, what's CFP? College National Championship. What is that? College Football Championship. There you go. Amazing. Can you make a biggest ice cream ever? Like ice cream cone ever? Or the biggest, like, just bowl of ice cream? Anything pretty much, yeah. Like I said, I should have came on live before the Super Bowl and gave you an idea to make during the Super Bowl, because your guests would have loved this. I mean, look how simple and easy it was to make. Literally, flour tortillas, cream cheese, everything bagel seasoning, a little bit of butter, pop it in an air fryer for 4 minutes, sometimes 5 minutes, it just depends. And it's as simple as that. The easiest things you can make. I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is it JC's Daily Life? That's what it is. Awesome. Yeah, this is like as simple as it gets when it comes to making something. I just wanted to get on and share that because I've had these before. I actually made like a shorts video of this, how to make these. So it's on my channel, how to do it from start to finish. So if you don't want to watch this full on live stream to see how to make it, you can, of course, see the actual video. And I can't remember what it was called, what I named it, but it's just an air fryer recipe, air fryer snack, and it is really, really awesome. So South Park Cartman, awesome. Thank you all for joining while we're doing this. So we got another minute or so for our 4 minutes in our air fryer, and we'll see how they turned out. Yep. So, like I said, if you've never had these, it's so easy, so simple. Everything bagel seasoning, flour tortilla, cream cheese softened at room temperature, a little bit of butter, and an air fryer. If you have that, you're all set. And to be honest with you, you could probably make these in the oven if you don't have an air fryer. Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper recipes are the best. Yeah, they are good. I enjoyed making all the different Mountain Dew recipes. I enjoyed the challenge of trying to make different things out of Mountain Dew. Dumplings, air fryer dumplings. I haven't made air fryer dumplings before. No, I don't think I have. But that's a good suggestion for sure. But like I said, you could probably make these in the oven itself. If you could do it in an air fryer, which it seems like they're done now. So let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, pretty good. Look at that. These are amazing. Now you do want them cool a little bit because obviously if you take it directly hot and with that cream cheese, it could burn you. So let me grab. So I obviously wouldn't want to take this and directly put it into my mouth right now because that could be quite dangerous. So you do want them cool a little bit at least, but eating them slightly warmed, ooh, they're just amazing. Now I like more cream cheese in there, but if you like less, you could always put less. It's your choice. And the end pieces usually don't have very much cream cheese in it, so you do have to. You can see it's not as filled with the end pieces as it is with the middle pieces. And that's why I kind of cut off the end pieces when I get ready to put them in there. Air fryer pizza, that is also really good. I have had air fryer pizza before. That's really good. These are amazing with it, but little air fryer pizza bites you can make. Use some like crescent rolls or put a little bit of cheese sauce, you know, maybe pepperonis in there if you have that. Yeah, that's good. If you want to eat it too hot, it will burn. Yes, it will burn your tongue, so be careful. Let it cool a little bit, at least. And then before you get around to eating it, because if you don't, you're going to burn your tongue, and that's not going to be good. But this is basically what we made in the air fryer. It is, for those just joining, it's literally just a flour tortilla roll. I use the big ones, the large, the super size burrito roll. Softened cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese, of course. Sprinkle some everything bagel seasoning on it, and then brush it with some melted butter. Put it in the air fryer. 4 minutes, that's all you need, 4 to 5 minutes. It depends, for about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And like I said, I've never done this in the oven, but I bet you it probably would turn out quite well in the oven. It may take a little longer. I would guess 400 degrees, probably for closer to 10 minutes, but you would want to check it because I've never done it myself. Try making air fryer hamburgers. You know, I don't think I ever did an air fryer hamburger. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, I've never done an air fryer hamburger. Can you make a video on how to make the world's biggest pizza and world's biggest ice cream ever? Ooh, so biggest pizza. I thought about this one time, actually, to be honest with you. I thought about how am I going to do this? If I made a gigantic pizza, like world's biggest pizza, how would I do it? How would I go about it? Well, for one, I don't have an oven that big, so I'd have to essentially build an oven or build a device to heat up the pizza as I have it, the pizza stationary, but I have to build a device that goes over it and heats the whole thing. That could be done. It's just, it's a bit of a challenge, I think. I don't know if I would want to quite spend the amount of money it takes to do that. I don't have Mr. Beast's budget, so I can't really do that, I don't think. But who knows? Maybe if I find a way, I would make the world's largest pizza. That would be cool. But I also don't want to waste stuff too. So if I made the world's largest pizza, I'd have to invite a whole bunch of people over to eat it because I don't want to make it and just throw stuff out. I'd like to be able to make it and then have everyone eat it and everything. Hello, how are you? Aiden, how are you? But yeah, definitely that would be cool to make the world's largest pizza, world's largest ice cream, like ice cream sundae or ice cream cone. I'd have to make a large ice cream cone. That would be interesting. I mean, there's probably a good way of doing that too. Make a giant ice cream cone, like this big or so. That'd be really cool. SpongeBob popsicles with derpy teeth. Oh yes. So I've done a couple things with my friend, Brent. You probably know Brent TV with the SpongeBob popsicles. So we've actually done a milkshake. We've done a couple milkshakes, but we've done SpongeBob milkshake before. That was cool. We had a good time making that. There's other things we've made too. Yeah, Dr. Pepper donuts. Oh yeah, the Dr. Pepper donut video. Oh, that's been a while since I made that. That was really cool too. But yeah, these things are amazing. Let's see if these are cooled down enough. Okay, I think they're cooled down enough. Hopefully I don't burn myself. If I do, if you see me scream, we will see. So these are the air fryer snacks I made in the air fryer just a moment ago. It took really, in total, from putting it together and everything, it took like 5 minutes. Clyde, how are you, Clyde? Thank you. Oh, ClawQuest, what's up, ClawQuest? Can you make, yeah, definitely, Minecraft Creeper desserts. That's my specialty. I haven't done it in a long time, but I know different ways of doing it, for sure. Absolutely. So my man, ClawQuest, we made these air fryer snacks really quick and easy. I haven't been here on a live in forever, so I just wanted to come on and show you how to make this since I had some time. We're going to try this. It came out of the oven, what, about 3-4 minutes ago, something like that. Let's try it out. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth with the cream cheese. Good. These are good. Definitely a thing you want to make. Like I said, so easy. Tortilla shells, flour tortilla shells, softened cream cheese, everything bagel seasoning, and some butter. And you make yourself some really good fun snack. It can be after school snack, could be, you know, party snack, whatever you have to do. It doesn't take like a whole bunch of prep time. Really easy to make. And one big flour tortilla like this made what, 2, 4, 6, about 6 to 7 of these, depending on the size that you roll it up. Mountain Dew taco, that would be interesting. So, hi from Barry. Hey, is it Bahir? Is that how you say that? I hope I said that right. Must be James from FunFoods. It is. How are you? You're a great man. Makes the greatest food. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I just got on here. I just want to do a live. Any other suggestions you can give me for an air fryer since we're here right now, and why not? I have a little bit of time. So we did air fryer. These are just like little appetizers, I would guess you'd call it. And we're just made these. These are so addictive though. I gotta stop myself or I'll eat them all. Yeah. Gotta save some for later. But let's see, anything else I can make? Oh, I know what I can do. I can do s'mores in the air fryer with the tortilla. You want to do that? You want to do a s'mores air fryer tortilla? Here. I remember when you dipped the wrong side of a Mountain Dew donuts. Oh, yep. I did it to cover up made it look good. I did. Your Ryder Ashworth. Hi, Ryder. How are you? So awesome. Let's do a, since we got the air fryer out and we have some extra flour tortillas, just for fun as another snack we can make is, here's a flour tortilla. Pretty simple there. Let me find some chocolate and marshmallows. Ooh. I have a cabinet full of a whole bunch of stuff. These are like actually not the marshmallows you normally would use for this. I don't know how they'll turn out, but we'll see. So just have some chocolate here. Oh, that was really good. Now I got a mess to clean up later. Because this was open and most of them went flying. All right, so I'm just gonna put some chocolate on here. And these are not the typical like marshmallows you'd use in this case, but we're gonna try it out and use it. These are really for like hot cocoa marshmallows. Those are a little hard. They're most dehydrated marshmallows. I don't know how they'll work out in this case, but we'll try it out, see how it works. Yeah, world's biggest pizza. That's definitely something that would be fun to make. Now, since we have this, keep it towards the middle. Let's close in this and let's see. No, let me do this. Take my melted butter and I'm just going to go around this edge and use that to kind of seal the flour tortilla together. And then I'll cut the excess because we don't need all that excess flour tortilla. Take this, we'll put this in our air fryer and we'll see how long it lasts, how long we should do it. So let's put that in our air fryer. Ooh, might be too big. Let's cut it up a little bit more. That might work. Hopefully it stays together. We'll see. Be careful not to burn yourself like I almost did. Put this in there for a few minutes at 400 degrees. All right, so I did it 4 minutes, 400 degrees. We'll see how it turns out. Who knows? Keep up good work. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Looks delicious. Yes. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, these are what we actually made here. These are just these air fryer snacks. But right now, since I had some time, I just put some making s'mores with the other tortilla I had. These are just flour tortillas, cream cheese that's softened at room temperature, everything bagel seasoning, a little bit of butter. That's it. Very simple, very easy to do. You watched the gummy recipe today. Awesome. Which one? Because I made a bunch of different gummy recipes. I made a giant gummy Coca-Cola bottle before. I made a giant Sour Patch Kid. Big gummy bear. I made a lot of gummy things before. And it's always fun when you can make different things like that. And the straws, the gummy straws, that's right. There you go. Yes, so. These are so addictive. I gotta wash myself. Yeah, these are amazing. You want to make gummies to take in a Ziploc. Oh, okay. You're going skiing. Nice. You know, that's something I've never done. I've never gone skiing. I want to do it, but I've never done it. And as I get older, it's going to be harder and harder to do. Michigan Wolverines is your favorite college football team. Nice. They got a nice stadium. I've been to, well, the outside of the stadium. I haven't been inside. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Hopefully everyone's doing well. And I know some of you are coming on, you know, after we already started, but we made these air fryer snacks. I have made a video of this before, like a shorts video. And they're just cream cheese, everything bagel seasoning, flour tortilla, and an air fryer, 4 minutes, 400 degrees, and they're amazing. What's my favorite college football team? I have to go with University of Maryland. Yep. So, did you ever make world's biggest pizza or ice cream? I haven't made the biggest ice cream before, but I did do, this was years ago. Mr. Beast had made the golden ice cream, or the most, I think he called it the most expensive ice cream. So I kind of copycat that, but on a much smaller scale, because I didn't want to pay as much money as he did for the ice cream. So I kind of did it on a budget. So the world's the most expensive ice cream, but on a budget, using like Walmart brand ice cream versus the ice cream he was using. You know, kind of went the other route. Like, could I recreate his video, but with a less expensive way, a more frugal way, right? You hate the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yeah, you always have to have a rival, right? You've been watching since January 2023. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I have some videos planned, and I'm in the process of editing them, so I will have those out. And it's just a matter of time. As soon as I'm done editing them. Hi, your butters. Oh, well, wait. Do we have a whole bunch of like South Park people here? Because earlier there was a Cartman. Now there's a Butters. You've been watching since 2017. Yes. Also, you're Rocky. Hi, Rocky. How are you? So yeah, these are really cool. Oh, let's see how our, okay, didn't turn out great, but kind of opened up here. Probably a little too long in the air fryer, but we gave it a shot. Not the best. That's what happens when you don't try things out ahead of time. But anyway, we made these. These turned out good. That, not so much. But whatever, we had fun. You looking forward to seeing Mountain Dew Code Red ice cream? Ooh, I don't think I've done the Code Red ice cream before. I've done a couple things with Code Red. Did I do ice cream? I think I did a slushie with Code Red. I don't think I did ice cream. You've been watching another 4 to 5 years? Nice. Yeah. You got to go? Well, thank you for stopping by. I probably won't be too much longer, but I just wanted to pop on here since we had some time, make some of these fun little air fryer snacks, and just get on for a little bit and see how everyone's doing and catch up, because I haven't been live in forever. And I wanted to get on here. You look forward to you making more Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper recipes. Thank you for that. I appreciate the suggestions, because it does help me, because sometimes it's hard to think of things to make. I've been doing YouTube since 2010, and sometimes I can't think of what to make sometimes. But your suggestions do help me out a lot. So thank you for that. You subbed and got notifications on. Awesome. I love it. I love it, because sometimes YouTube doesn't share the videos with everyone. So it's good to know that, you have notifications turned on. That way you'll get notified when I do make a video, and then you can see, and if you like it, then we love hearing from you. Love hearing the comments and putting on there, telling me what you like, what you enjoy, and everything. So awesome. Well, again, thank you all for coming on, stopping on, saying hi. I'm glad I got to do this. I'll probably do another live stream at some point, whether it's this week or next week. And today we just made these. In case you joined late, just want to show you what we made. These are air fryer snacks. It's just flour tortilla, cream cheese, softened at room temperature, everything, bagel seasoning, a little bit of butter, air fryer, 4 minutes, 400 degrees. Simple as that. These are amazing. So thank you so much for everyone for joining. Thank you. And I will see you all next time.